Thing that's important about understanding cities, and I find many people don't realize this, is that the mayor doesn't run a city, that the mayor doesn't make a bunch of decisions unilaterally, and that frankly the mayor is just the leader of the council. The former Chief Justice William Rehnquist described his role as Chief Justice in Latin as primus a pares, first among equals. And realistically, most mayors are that, because most mayors have very few powers above and beyond what a city council member has. And really, the gravitas of being mayor is simply that you're the official spokesman. Everyone acknowledges you're the leader of the group, but that doesn't mean you are vested with all these unique powers. And the nuance, I think, is it's not my job to tell people what to think, and it's really not my job to pressure the other 4 members of the council, but it is my job in many instances to present a context. That this is the decision that we're considering, this is the thing we need to decide tonight or make a decision on, and if I'm good at my job, hopefully I can couch it a certain way so that the other 4 appreciate what the history was behind the item that we're deciding on. And I think another piece as far as leadership goes, people talk about relationships, and relationships come out of trust, and relationships come out of whether or not you're being accurate. So a mayor has a great opportunity to mislead if he or she wanted. And so your influence with 4 other people who are really your equals will come down to the fact, are your takes accurate? If I try to create a context for a decision and the other 4 people are like, that context isn't true, or if they know that I'm trying to manipulate that, then they're not going to listen to you. That when you try to frame a position, they're going to smile, but they're going to privately be thinking of what they think the context is. And so I think what's particularly interesting about groups governing rather than one person and so on, that's where I think the person who sits in the middle seat or chairs a meeting, they don't write books about it, but that is the hard part. Is your job is, again, basically to create an environment or a stage for the whole group to make a decision. And if you aren't honest, and again, if you don't have a vision and so on, then you're going to be ineffective at helping that group make decisions. A little different from the last mayor is the last mayor clearly was senior to all of us. And so I would say there were a few times where I didn't agree with a decision, or we're talking about something and I was on the opposite side of him. And that didn't happen a lot, but it happened once in a while. And I think in the last mayor's case, he was a more forceful figure. And so those times where I didn't agree with him, I felt like I was on the wrong side of an issue. It felt uncomfortable to be on that side. And I'm the youngest person in the city council, so I think it would be kind of absurd if I ever felt really strongly about something. I looked over my glasses at people and tried to pressure them into something. So personally, I don't think that's a good way to lead a group. And I think you have to, one of the things I want to focus on is good leadership is about evaluating individuals and understanding what their style is, and spending a lot of time ahead of time deciding if you want to hire the person. But once you make the decision to commit to someone, you need to let them do their thing.